Did you feel that? That electric charge, like something big just happened? Well, it did. Across the globe, millions of hearts are pounding because BTS's Jimin has done it again. While most artists take a stack during military service, Jimin, he's out here proving that his artistry knows no boundaries, no limits, and definitely no breaks. This isn't just a story about awards, it's about passion, connection, and how one artist has become a beacon for fans everywhere. Let's dive into it. Just a few days ago, Jimin shook the world, again, by taking home 2 major honors at Brazil's Breaktudo Awards 2024. First, his song Who was crowned Hit International of the Year. Let that sink in for a second. This is a title he's now won for 2 consecutive years, showing us all that his music isn't just good, it's unforgettable. But wait, he didn't stop there. He also bagged the award for International Rising Artist, solidifying his place as one of the most influential musicians of our time. Think about what that means. These awards aren't just about popularity, they're a recognition of his growth, his innovation, and his undeniable impact on music globally. And here's the part that really gets me. Jimin is currently fulfilling his mandatory military service in South Korea, a period where most artists pause their careers. But not Jimin. He's not just staying relevant, he's thriving. His music is winning hearts and awards while he's away, proving that his artistry is so powerful, it doesn't need him to be physically present to make waves. Now, let's talk about Brazil. Brazil isn't just another country where Jimin is popular, it's a place where his music has taken root and flourished. Earlier this year, his song Who, released in July, made history when it debuted at number 31 on the Brazilian Billboard Hot 100, the highest debut for an Asian artist ever. And the love didn't stop there. The song has stayed on the charts for an incredible 13 weeks, tying the record for the longest charting song by a Korean artist in Brazil. That's over 3 months of continuous airplay, streams, and fan support, a testament to how deeply his music resonates. And speaking of streams, let's look at Spotify, who didn't just make history, it obliterated expectations. Back in July, the song hit 725,000 streams in a single day, becoming the most played K-pop solo track ever on Spotify Brazil. As of now, Jimin has amassed over 105.7 million streams in Brazil alone, officially making him the most streamed K-pop solo artist in the country's history. Let's pause here for a second. Can we just marvel at the fact that an artist from South Korea, singing in a mix of Korean and English, has become a household name in Brazil? That's not just success, that's a cultural phenomenon. And it's not just Brazil where Jimin's magic is felt. Globally, Who has been a force to be reckoned with, charting on Billboard for 17 consecutive weeks. 17 weeks! That's almost 4 months of staying power in one of the world's most competitive music markets. Currently sitting at number 45, the song continues to captivate audiences with its hauntingly beautiful melody, raw emotion, and Jimin's unparalleled vocal performance. This is more than just a song. It's a masterpiece that's carved its name into music history. But let's take a moment to talk about what makes Jimin's success so extraordinary. Sure, the awards and records are impressive, but they're only part of the story. What truly sets him apart is his ability to connect. Jimin has this rare gift of making every listener feel like his music was written just for them. Whether you're in Brazil, South Korea, or halfway across the world, his voice has this way of wrapping around your heart and making you feel seen, understood, and comforted. It's no wonder fans call him an angel, because his music truly feels like a gift from above. And it's not just fans who are noticing. Critics, industry leaders, and fellow artists are all recognizing Jimin's unique ability to transcend language and culture. His artistry isn't confined to the label of K-pop. It's global, it's universal, and it's deeply human. He's a trailblazer, breaking barriers that once seemed impossible to cross. Now, here's where I get emotional. As much as this is a story about Jimin's incredible talent, it's also a story about the power of his fans. You watching this, are part of what makes all of this possible. Your streams, your votes, your love. It's what fuels this incredible journey. And let's be real, Jimin's success feels like a shared victory because he always acknowledges his fans. Every award, every milestone, he dedicates it to you. How beautiful is that? So I want to hear from you. What's your favorite Jimin moment? Is it the release of Who? One of his breathtaking performances? Or maybe it's the way he always takes time to thank his fans, even during the busiest times of his career. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I can't wait to read them. Jimin isn't just a K-pop star. He's a symbol of perseverance, passion, and the universal language of music. His journey is far from over, and I think we all know the best is yet to come. So let's keep cheering him on, supporting his music, and celebrating the joy he brings into our lives. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a deep dive into stories like this. Until next time, let's keep lifting up the artists who inspire us to dream big, love fiercely, and believe in the power of connection. Bye.